Welcome to another Tuesday night of transformation. So tonight is all about fear, which is really an interesting topic because normally I like to go for things that are more positive. And I normally get guided to talk about things that are positive. And, with all the healing sessions and all the work that we do, it's all about stepping people into empowerment, into enlightenment, into really love and peace and, stepping you into these beautiful high vibrations so you can go forth and really achieve beautiful things in your life. But today I was guided to talk about fear, which is super interesting. And a lot of it was just sort of seeing how much fear is in the group consciousness right now. Fear of uncertainty, the uncertainty causing so much fear, and there's just so much fear sitting out there in the group consciousness. So today's going to be all about clearing that, unplugging you from different group consciousnesses around fear. We'll be clearing beliefs around fear, because fear is an emotion that we are meant to feel. It's a really important feeling. It's a really important tool to have up our sleeve. It's one of the most important, one of the oldest emotions and feelings that we've ever had. It's right back in our reptilian brain, right? We've had it for who knows, millions of years as we've evolved. So it's really useful, but also sometimes we can have beliefs that trap it or attract it, or we hold on to fear or have unhealthy relationships with fear. So we'll be clearing group consciousness beliefs around that. Hello, Natasha. And then what we'll do is we'll do a lot of clearing fears and doubts and worries from you, and then we'll do a world healing. And really all of today is a precursor for next week, which we'll be talking about passion. Because if we're experiencing too much fear and an imbalance in fear, it sort of holds us back from feeling a lot of really beautiful high vibe emotions. So that is what we're doing today. So how's everyone doing? How are you all doing? It's nice to have you all here and have all your energies here. Let's see, I'm just going to connect into the group consciousness. I should introduce myself. For those who haven't worked with me before, I'm Jess. I'm a energy healer and a theta healer. I've been in the self-development world for the last 15 years, and I've been a theta healer for the last 6 years, and I'm just deeply passionate and love working with people to help them be more empowered, step into their own power, step into who they want to be and how they want to live. But so much can get in the way, so we can get held back by different limiting beliefs and things that are tucked away in our subconscious, things that we've inherited, group consciousnesses. All those different things can hold us back in life, and I love using the theta healing modality just to clear all those out in a really beautiful, deep, empowering way, so you can step forward and make the difference that you want to make in your life and in the world, and so you can also live the life that you want to live. Hello, Amber. Welcome. All right, so first getting started, I'll just connect into all your energies and start by sending love. So if you'd like to receive love, say yes. And I was getting guided just to cleanse all of your energies, just to release fear, doubt, and worry, bring you back to a place of feeling grounded, connected, and present, and fill you with love. If you'd like to receive that, say yes. Excellent. I can see you guys all lighting up now. Excellent. Arriving. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah. So fear. Fear is such an interesting one. As I was saying before, it's one of the oldest emotions that we've had for a really long time. And fear is it is a healthy emotion to have, but we're not, emotions are designed for us to feel them, sort of act on them, acknowledge them, work with them, and then release them. But sometimes, if we, growing up, we can sometimes be shamed for feeling fear. We can be put down for feeling fear. We've been told not to feel fear, that it's bad to feel fear. Or, how many of you guys have been told that, when you're growing up, don't be scared, you shouldn't be scared, things like that. We can be grown up with a lot of shame around fear, that we should crush it down and never feel it. But we are designed to feel it. So sometimes it is meant to come up, and we're meant to like sort of deal with it and process it and work with it and be like, oh, okay, there's fear here. Okay, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to do? Like, okay, what's this, why is this fear coming up? But sometimes we're like it's like we can have this real avoidance to fear, which means that if we're not processing it, not dealing with it, it can kind of like fester, and we just like kind of crush it down and not acknowledge it, and then it never gets processed, and it can kind of just like hang out with us. So, would you like to release any of those times that you've been shamed for, like that it's shameful for feeling fear, that you're a failure if you feel fear, that fear is bad, that fear is harmful and hurtful? Would you like to release all of those beliefs on all levels and have them replaced with fear is just an emotion and then I can process it in a healthy way? If so, say yes. And would you like to know that you can experience fear without being overcome by it? You can hear the what the fear kind of has to say, because every emotion really, like emotions are kind of gold part, like they sort of align us with like if we're feeling really good about something, that's usually means it's in alignment. If we're feeling really like, ooh, I don't know about this, then it's maybe what we're looking at isn't in alignment. Like our emotions are sort of a good gauge of what's going on in our inner world. Emotions can be a good gauge of like if things are in alignment for us. So fear is an important emotion, but it is possible to experience it and process it in a really healthy way. So would you like to know what it feels like and that you can process fear in a very healthy way? Okay, what's coming up is, what I'm hearing is that there is this fear that if you feel fear, it will become the truth. That if you acknowledge fear, that it's the truth. That if there's fear presenting yourself about a situation, then it's the absolute truth. It's like fear is truth, fear is wisdom. If I acknowledge the fear, then what's happening must be the truth. And it's usually, if it's something fearful, it's something unpleasant. So there's this real connection to like truth and fear. Whereas in reality, truth is a lot bigger than fear. Fear is just a small component, right? Like you might feel fear about something, but there can be a huge, bigger picture going on. So would you like to change the belief that fear is the truth and replace it with proper discernment around the fear, as well as understanding that the truth is much bigger than, let's see the right wording here, that the truth is liberating and will set you free? If so, say yes. Excellent, excellent. How are you guys all doing? How's everyone feeling? Yeah, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. How did you guys resonate with the truth being fear? That one's such a really, really interesting one. That was one that was coming up for me recently that I was clearing for myself. So let me know how that one resonated with you. All right, there's also like this, I'm going to move now into some group consciousness stuff. I don't know if you guys, as you scroll your Facebook feeds or turn on, like watch the news and things like that. Okay, Rachel is feeling at ease, rested. Excellent. That's lovely, Rachel. Meg said she definitely did resonate with the truth being fear and fear being the truth. Yeah, that one is a really... like, yeah, Steve said you felt that one. Yeah, that one, like fear being the truth, like that means you're fearful of the truth and the truth is fearful, and having fear to see the truth, and that, if you're feeling fear, then it must be the truth. Let's see, hang on. Yeah, that one is a really beautiful one to heal because you know the truth is such a bigger picture. The truth is such a bigger picture than the fear that we're feeling. Fear is usually just like us, like your body and everything, so doing a bit of a warning flag of like, hey, you should probably pay attention to this. Like, hey, you should probably like this is something that you need to acknowledge. It's not like this is the truth, this is like all of the truth, but can I please reinstill in you that the truth will set you free when you can see the truth, and when you can see the highest truth of things, it will set you free, because that means when you can come up with all these beautiful ideas and solutions and cool things like that, to then you can like choose like really cool paths forward, you can manifest differently, you can be more empowered in life. And yes, as Amber said, fear is illusion and love is all there is. Love is beautiful, you know, and there's a lot of love in the truth as well. And would you like to know what it feels like to receive and see the truth in a loving way? If so, say yes. Excellent. All right, so where I'm being guided to go next is the beliefs around if someone else is feeling fear, then I should feel fear too. I can see that this was like a very old belief. I can see this as being very ancestral. Like, you know, if you're walking through your village like hundreds of years ago and all of a sudden someone's like freaking out, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of people start freaking out, it's probably a good thing to start freaking out because you might be getting invaded. But like I can see that like there's this real sort of link between like, oh, if someone else is feeling fear, there's like this knee-jerk reaction that you should be feeling fear too, like there's maybe something you're missing out on, so you should be fearful because like, oh my god, what happens, what's going wrong, what's wrong, what's like, and there can be this real like contagious sort of like fear is contagious belief, in that you have to feel everyone else's fears to be like smart, to survive, to be connected, to have wisdom. And I can see that there's this connection between wisdom and fear. How does this resonate with you guys? Yeah, Amber saying empathy, empaths can get caught up in this, definitely, versus seeing being an empathic as a gift in reading energy. Yeah, like empaths, you can definitely pick up on other people's fears, and then as being an empath, you can take on other people's fears and take on other people's beliefs as your own, as a way of connecting, as a way of bonding, as a way of doing all these different things. But sometimes it can be a detriment as well. Yeah, it's such an interesting one. Like this is all coming. Meg says she resonates with this one hugely. Yeah, I can see that's probably kept our ancestors alive, right? It's been a very good survival tool, but we're in a different age now. The world is a bigger place. Meg saying this is so much in your life right now. And then Rachel's, yeah, you get a lot with this with your family. Yeah, family's huge. Our families can do a really good job of speaking our biggest fears for us. And yeah, there can be this real camaraderie of sharing fears with people, and you know, this real knee-jerk reaction without really thinking. Like you're all of a sudden the fear monkey sort of like jumps on board, and you're like, oh, what's going on? And then but really, like all of you here who are watching this, you're all visionaries, you're all fate changers, you're all people who have beautiful dreams, goals, and ambitions, and you're all wanting to change the world. So what other people thinking and feeling is not really where you're going, because you're a leader, you're not really the follower. So you need your own discernment, your own judgment, and your own wisdom around things. So shall we do some belief changing? Because I think this will be a really beautiful one. Let's see. All right. Anytime that you ever feel like you have to feel what other people are feeling in order to stay humble, in order to stay connected, in order to be understood, in order to understand, in order to be kind, generous, and connected, can we release all of those beliefs on all the different levels within your body, mind, soul, all different levels, and replace it with discernment and choice over what you feel and wisdom over what you feel, what you choose, and the direction you're going in your life? If so, say yes. Nice. Can we please release everyone else's emotions that you've been carrying? I can just see it all sitting on your shoulders, shoulders and the back of your neck. You're all sort of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Can we release all of those feelings that other people are feeling, all those heavy ones of like fear, doubt, disbelief, anger, sadness, grief, loss, rejection, resentment, anger, bitterness? Can we release all of those feelings that are not yours, send them to the light, and replace them with pure love, wisdom, and understanding? If so, say yes. What's really cool is I saw that in all your lungs. I can see you guys can like go, you're not carrying everyone's stuff on your chest and your back anymore. That was really cool. Breathing easier. Yeah, I agree with you, Amber. This is timely, knowing that you're not under another's authority, but trusting in your own authority. Yes, this is very much what inspired this session. I see that there's a lot of sort of fear mongering out there a little bit. So, all right. And any beliefs that you have to that fear is contagious? Can we and that there's wisdom in fear? Actually, no. Let's change that. Any beliefs that you have to feel fear in order to be wise? That the wise are fearful? That it's wise to think through scarcity? And that you only get clarity when you're fearful? Let's release all of those on all levels, all languages, and know that you can have clarity at a moment, within a moment, that you can have clarity at any time, and that you do have clarity. You know what it feels like to have clarity, that you do have clarity within your life, that each step forward that you take, you have clarity, that you have understanding, and that you have wisdom. And that you have wisdom, and can I please awaken you to that deep wisdom within your soul, within your heart, and allow that wisdom to shine forward and guide you as to the best steps forward to take and the best choices to make for you in your life, because your life is unique and different than everyone else's. If so, say yes. Oh, that was a cool one. How are you guys feeling? Yeah, you're welcome. Releasing through tears. Thank you for listening to emotions and allowing them to go. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is a cool one, isn't it? How are we going for time? Woo! It is. Time is going fast. All right. Okay, let's unplug you guys for some group consciousnesses, because that is like a lot of what like inspired me and guided me to do this. Is like I don't know if you guys, like, every time you turn on the news, it's just fear. It feels like, and it feels like that, you know, on Instagram and well, more on Facebook, there's just so much fear, and it's heavy. It's a heavy emotion. So can I unplug you from all the group consciousnesses around power? Is you have to use fear to be powerful. You have to use fear to be successful, and you have to use fear to make money. That you have to panic to get anything done. You have to use fear for people to pay attention. That you have to use shock, horror, and gore for people to pay attention. And that the world is a fearful place, that life should be feared, that the world should be feared, that your fellow human should be feared, and that you should fear for your safety, you have to fear for your well-being, and that you have to give away your power to be safe. Let's unplug you from all of those group consciousnesses. If so, if you'd like to receive that, say yes. What I'm seeing is all these cords that are coming from you to all of these different places, just draining your energy and draining your power and taking away your free will. It's just all being severed. And can I please return to you all of your soul fragments, all parts of you, all of your power? Can I return to you all the power that you've given away, all that sovereignty that is yours that you've given away, and bring you back your free will? If so, say yes. Awesome. Yeah, like free will. We all have the free will of how we choose to live our life, how we choose to feel, and how we choose to go forward. Okay, we're now moving into some downloads. So downloads are energetic downloads from source, from creator, from the universal, all that is energy that brings in higher wisdom and higher knowing and higher understanding from the highest truth. And then it's instilled in every single level, all timelines, all languages within your complete being, your mind, body, and your soul. So would you like to know that, can I please restore the faith in you and faith in humanity and the faith in your capabilities, the faith in your own intelligence and your faith in your own decision making. And you know what that feels like, you know how to walk through life with that, and that it's within you always. If so, I say yes. Would you like to know that you are excellent? Lots of yeses for that. Would you like to know that you are wise and that you always have beautiful ideas and that you can always have smart, clever ideas, that you will always find a solution? Have faith that there is always a solution with no matter what you're facing in life. And that you can always find solutions in no matter what situation with peace and tranquility within you. And that solutions come easily, with ease, grace. And would you like to know, with all of this and with everything within you, that you can always create beautiful possibilities and opportunities for yourself? Always. If so, say yes. Because you're all very wise, and sometimes we forget how wise we are. Sometimes we can disconnect from that. So just all of this is having that remembering, so that you know that you have that wisdom within you to find solutions. Would you like to know that you can always ask for assistance? You can ask, friends, family, different people in your life. You can ask, depending on your spirituality, you can ask for spiritual guidance. So you can always ask for assistance. You can always manifest a solution presents itself, which is a really, really cool one. And you can always know that, go through life knowing that solutions present themselves. Hello, Ellie. Welcome. All right. So, we are running. Okay. The next step I want to do is have each one of you release all of your fears, your doubts, your disbeliefs. So this is going to be an exercise that we can do together. So I just want you, as you're sitting there, sit and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in and imagine that you're in a big ball of white light. It's pure, loving, safe white light, and within that light you are safe and you're protected. This is the energy ball that is surrounding and protecting you. And within this white light, I would like you to place all the fears, doubts, anxiety that you've been feeling, you've been thinking, and just put them in this beautiful white light in front of you, for this beautiful white light energy to transform and take this energy away, to transform it to pure love and replace it within you, just pure love, inner peace and calm. So you can just sit here and just offload absolutely everything into this beautiful white light, knowing that it'll be taken care of, that you can do that. You can just release these, knowing that the past will not repeat itself. We can complete all of that now, knowing that as you go forward, that you can create beautiful solutions, that there's always beautiful possibilities and opportunities around each corner, that life can change and improve in a moment, and that you can create your life in a beautiful, beautiful way. Yeah, you're doing a really good job, guys. Just keep unloading and offloading all this heaviness. I can see it coming out of your heart, out of your lungs, out of your solar plexus, out of your mind, lots and lots of mind clutter. Just keep releasing all of it into this beautiful white light. And just like, I would like to take a moment to have you guys, as you do this, recognize how courageous and brave you are to do this. That it's fine to release them, knowing that as you release them, it will then provide beautiful opportunities, that it will bring clarity once you release these fears, that you haven't, you'll be able to see things through new eyes and create and, invite new solutions. You'll be able to receive new solutions. You'll be open to receive new possibilities and opportunities to come your way. Nice. I see all this like heavy gray energy releasing. You're doing a really good job, guys. Let's keep going. And just let this beautiful white light, just as you release all this heaviness, allow this heaviness to be replaced with beautiful, loving energy of possibility, opportunity, peace, and calm. Knowing that you have that beautiful wisdom within you. Knowing that you can go forward and choose a different path, a different way to go forward in a different life. And each day is a new day. With it comes new opportunities and new possibilities. Nice. Nicely done, guys. Beautiful job. How are you guys feeling after that one? It's nice just to let everything off your chest, isn't it? And then you can remember that you can always rewatch this video as many times as you want. If different things come up, you can always come to this section and do that exercise, so you don't have to, because I know a lot of us don't want to share that stuff because it's heavy and you don't want to like dump it on your friends or family or your loved ones, and or sometimes it can be a bit scary to confront by yourself. So it's just nice to, rewatch this video as many times as you want. It'll still work. This energy healing works well if you're watching the recording. So you can rewatch it and just go through that exercise again, receive those downloads, receive those reminders, and then you can like go through as different things come up in life, as you step outside of your comfort zone, as life takes different pivots and twists. If fear comes up, you can just rewatch this video and then you can just like in a really safe space, and it will work. So yeah. All right. Yeah, how you guys feeling? Let me know how you're going in the chat. You are shining brighter. I see a lot more peace and calm out there, which is really beautiful. And I feel like a few of you have already had some beautiful ideas come through now that you've done that exercise. I see a few light bulbs going off, which is beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like, oh, cool. Rachel's saying that's lovely, Jess. She's feeling so much lighter. Meg's feeling much lighter. Rachel's feeling warm and safe. Fantastic. Yay, it's what we wanted. And because like when you release fear, because when you're fearful, you start operating from panic. And like the opportunities that you see from that place is like this, and that's what you're viewing. And then when you can sit down and release the fears and do this, that is when you can see, oh, that opportunity, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to create that. Oh, actually, I'm really capable. Okay. And it's a very liberating place. Cool. Still, Steve feels like you're flying. Nice. I love that. I love that. Great. I'm happy to hear that, guys. Yay. This is what, yeah, perfect. And while you guys are sitting in that beautiful white light energy, I'd love for you guys to sit there and hold that energy, hold that space with that love going through you, that wisdom, that capability, and those higher beautiful vibes. Can you guys, would love for you guys to stay in that beautiful place and hold that space. And I'm gonna, with beautiful energy, send love to all of the world. We can send love and healing for those who have asked for love and healing. Send peace for those who are asking for inner peace. And send, okay, I'm being guided to send angels of protection and guidance for people who are having dark nights of the soul, who are feeling down and out with their luck, who are feeling like having a rough time, and they're asking for help and guidance. While you guys are holding that energy, I'll send angels to anyone in the world who is asking for that. Awesome. I feel like we just sent a few million angels out to help people. That's so cool. Or maybe even more. I'm getting more. We're getting that we sent more than that. Awesome. Good job, guys. Thanks for helping me hold that energy. All right, and this video was a bit of a prerequisite to next week. Next week, I'm going to be talking about passion. Fear can get in the way of passion. Fear can get in the way of a lot of things. But next week, we're going to be talking about passion, which is a really exciting emotion. And I feel like it's something that we could all use more passion in our lives. And passion comes in so many different shapes and forms. Passion for your life, passion for your day-to-day, passion for, with your partner. Of course, there's always that fun type of passion. And then also, passion for your dreams, your hopes, your desires, passion for your business, passion for the change that you're wanting to make in the world, passion for self-love, and passion for the different goals that you have for yourself, as well as the bigger goals in general. So that will be what we're doing next week. Feel free to invite some friends, or feel free to share this video with some friends who are wanting to release and needing some support and things like that. You're welcome, Rachel. Thanks for stopping by. Lovely to see you and share this energy with you. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. This was really beautiful to share the energy with you, and I look forward to seeing you next week for passion. See you later.